Most people are not using a fraction of AI the way it should be, and they use ChatGPT like Google, but not you. After this video, I'm gonna break down how it helped me do $1.5 billion in transactions with my real estate team over the past few years, and easily saves me 10, 15 hours a week, if not way more. And this works for everybody. If you're an entrepreneur, if you have a job, or working a career, this will help you get the edge that you need in your life to go to the next level and make the legacy you want to make in your life and your business or your career. Hey, I'm Jordan Super. I'm one of the top agents in all of America. If you want help buying or selling real estate, down below, let me know. Happy to help you. We break records every single time, and I'm top ranking in all USA, plus a TV show host as well. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly, step by step, a few ways to use ChatGPT at the highest level without wasting any time, and finally to stop doing like most people do, like if it's Google. So tip number one, when you use ChatGPT, you want to make sure that you give it roles. So like that is number one. Have roles involved. So you can say, hey, you are a master at time blocking. I want you and then there you go. And of course, when you do this, you want to add in context and tell it exactly what you're trying to do. And if you don't, more often than not, it's going to ask you, hey, what are your plans? Here are the core inputs: wake up time, bedtime, schedule, family blocks, meeting calls, content creation, faith, and so forth, idle hours per day. And once you answer this question, you now have a more fine-tuned strategy that works for your time block. If you work in tech or in healthcare or you're an investor, doesn't matter. This will allow you to read that feedback loop you're looking for. So that's number one. Give it roles. Whatever you're asking for, always have a role intact. If you're like, I need help with processing my emotions, for example, that is the same thing. You'd be like, you have 5 PhDs in psychology, and I need help processing about losing a super big investment deal. Now, obviously, you would probably ask real things, but for me, that would be an example I would do. And it would give you some steps to follow. And then he even go even deeper, like you are a master at psychology, a PhD, and you help these kind of people. So whatever your situation is in your life, you can put in the blanks them. So step one, step two, step three, the whole 9 yards to really help you get past that mind frame. So there's two things to you for. Number one is make sure you have a role for your AI. And then two, give it context. Now the third one on the context point, AI is the smartest thing on earth right now. It knows pretty much everything under the sun. But it doesn't know you yet. So for me, if my AI, which her name is Even on my platform, she knows a lot about me because I've given her, I published 3 books. One is the bestseller, #1 on Amazon at one point in time. And I've given her all 3 books. I've given her tons of blog posts of mine, tons of recordings of mine. So if I ask her questions, she has my narrative. So step number 3 for you is feed as much as you can about yourself and your life and your endeavors into your AI so it has real context to truly help and support you. Otherwise, it will just give you generic information. And you want to make sure that you have some kind of like assistant more than just a Google interface. So giving it context helps a lot. So it could be through your books if you have any of those, to your posts, to your podcast you've done, whatever the case might be, whatever you've done for like intellectual properties that you made or created, feed it to it. If you don't have that, no worries. This is why AI is so powerful. You can say, I want you to help me create the perfect life path, and I want you to ask me everything that you need to know about me, my past, my goals, my weaknesses, and my strengths, and anything else that would help you understand me better and to help me further on this. You are a master or a PhD or the best in the world at IO psychology. In this example, my major in college was IO psychology, which is a industrial organizational psychology, which is this business psychology. And the whole role of that is to like help people become the best selves. That's like for businesses, for careers, personal development, personality. This allows them to become better at that. And if you don't know like what role you're looking for, you can even have your AI give it a role. Like, hey, I'm trying to solve X problem. What role is best for that? And then I will give the prompt for this and say, perfect, let's get started. Perfect life path for you. Let's design this blueprint. Number one, here's your core identity. Mine knows a lot about me already. So like, yours will look a lot differently. It might ask you more questions. And he even go further and say, I don't want you to stop asking me questions until you feel like you are truly capable of helping me with this goal and my endeavor here. And that way, it will ask more and more questions and doing more of a feedback loop for you too. So it's super important in that regard. You see though, all these big questions here, asking all these things, answer for them, and don't hold back. Like answer as much as you can to truly help you get the best results. Tip number 4, which people don't do often enough, is so powerful based on prompts. This is why AI is so powerful because you can watch a million videos about AI and how to use it, how not to use it. List goes on. What the best prompts are as well for ChatGPT, but I will safely assume that the best prompt creator will be AI itself. You can say, I want you give me a list of the best prompts will help me with X, Y, and Z. So if your goal is like I'm in tech and I'm trying to learn how to do tech better or how to do coding better, you can say, create me the best prompt, create a curriculum for my goal of becoming an C-suite at this business I work for. Or if you're an investor, create me the best prompt to help me find the best agents like myself to get more support and find the best deals for negotiations and so forth. You can ask this to give you prompts. So for example, give me prompts on how to use AI better. And now it's going to literally give me copy and paste prompts that I can now use moving forward. Again, most people are using a fraction of the power of AI, like probably 20% on a good day. You see here, here's the frameworks, I know that I'm a business strategist, AI architect, how to do X, Y, and Z, so many principles. You have personal assistant, CEO mode, you have real estate and wealth building, content creation, you have branding, automations, mindset reflection, advanced prompts using meta prompts, going further. Bonus prompts is my own prompt they already know about me. And the list goes on. This allows you to really leverage the smartest design we have currently, help you get more results in life. And speaking of content, on that point too, when you're making content, let's say you're doing it for copywriting or for email marketing or for your Facebook or your blog or just because you love doing it or for a new book, it can help you with all of those activities as well. But to make it sound more human and like you, what I like to do is feed it books I already have. So I would feed it my best-selling book, Real Estate Secrets. And then once I do that, it will now have my book in its container. If I find it, there we go. Let's say secrets, and there we go. It now has this. I want you to write a post for IG about the power of social media marketing. And now it's going to make me an IG post using frameworks that I learned about my best-selling book, which talks all about social media marketing as an agent to help them get more clients. And then boom, it now has my language, it has good copywriting, good strategies. It's going to be more like me. It's going to sound more human because it's using over 40, 50,000 words or more of my content to make that happen. It's a huge one for you. It uses for that. Another huge prompt that I love to do is if I'm trying to get questions answered about something, I actually want to go even deeper than just using AI by itself, saying a role. So this is high-level strategies what I like to do is say, I want you to help me create the perfect, so still in content here, but it works for anything, the perfect content post to attract more home buyers and sellers to work with me since I'm the top 1% realtor in USA and have saved my clients over 6 figures. Highest so far have been $370,000 I've saved my clients and made clients 100K on selling. And we just broke a record last week. We sold a house in 5 days, like literally sold completely under contract in 2 or 3 days. Multiple offers, bidding war for 100K above asking price. My highest so far being $152,000 above asking price. So you want help with buying and selling real estate? Let me know down below in the link in the description or the first comment. But this would be an example. But this is how I'm going to do it though. I have 2 things I do now. One is you are the best in the world at copywriting. And then 2, I'm going to come to my library and I have tons of books because I'm a big bookworm. I love reading. And I'm going to feed it a book about copywriting that I can use. Here we go. So there's some books down here by Alex Mosey. This is a good writer. And I'm going to find a book about content. And you also can give it more than one book. So you can give it like 3 books, 10 books, 20 books. It's up to you. But I was like, let's do branding. I'll come back over here. I'll give it some other books from like Hooks, which is a good example. And now it's going to use this plus the books I gave it to have even more context and using real data. So if I was like give it the best books, it'd be from people who are the legends of copywriting. In this example, they gave me the best strategy. And on top of that, you should still throw in your own content as well to one big feed. And that way you can see him, my buying a home in Austin, Texas. Read this first. Most homeowners lose this amount of money. I've spent decades mastering the strategy, top 1% agent, negotiations, marketing, call to action, who I am. And I can see I'm leveraging AI, I'm leveraging other people's strategies and systems, plus my writing as well, to give it to it. And what's nice about AI too, that a lot of times the AI you have already has a interface that can use different chats and still know you. But what I do a lot of times is have one chatbot, like one like chat here, one tab, that's just for marketing, or just for branding, or just for video, just for support. And that way, when I'm talking to it, it has all my information I want to give it to it in one single spot. The books I give into it, the videos I give into it, you name it, it's all in one area. And then for my one-off stuff, I make new chats. So it's another tip for you as well to help you a lot. Another big one to do too is to use it like a mirror. So let's say I want help with making content on buying and selling real estate, or for us, for this video here, I can use it a couple of ways. Say, hey, what do you think of this content? We are world class at content creation. And again, I'm making content creation because right now I'm making content. It's easy to talk about this, but it could be about what do you think about this presentation that I did for my job, about the power of AI, or the power of systems, or the power of using Excel sheets, or I don't know coding, but the power of using Python. You do all these different things, and it's make sure you feed it what it's going to be talking about. And then I would say, hey, here is my transcript. If I have a pitch deck involved with that, I'll add in the pitch deck to it too, so you can see the full context. And now it's like a mirror and a coach. So I can say, great, here we go. It's going to get my feedback pretty soon. And then this is a serious potential video to perform. Little long, a little too dense for massive YouTube coverage. Overall strengths is my authority. Massive proof. Long, no emotional bridge. Why should it matter? And now it's telling me exactly what I can do differently to fix it, and how to structure my next video. So I do this all the time for my content. Like, how can I make this better? What can I do? What can I add? And I'm always improving. The same works for pitches. I record my pitches I do for my buyers and my sellers, and I also will ask AI, hey, how can I do this better next time to give them the best results? So this is a final way for you to maximize the return there. And then let's say that you want help with creating your YouTube content. Let's say you do YouTube content as well. I say, great, now create the 4 to 6, 7 chapters for YouTube with that video that are SEO strong. And then is now your assistant that will save you so much time and so much money as well by doing it this way. So you're gonna have my chapters here from each timeline, do strong SEO, not the market, and then adding your own touches to it too. And the next thing is now start making your description SEO tags so everyone knows what to do. Yes, next steps. So now it's following along the entire path. And then you can even say, hey, make me a YouTube thumbnail, and it'll make you one as well, a whole complete graphic for it too. Now, granted, I would say you make your own, or like hire someone to do that for you, but just know it's possible. So now it's SEO friendly from the title to the description, all the way down. Next steps, call to action. Here is the chapters. and here's the tags that is copy and paste into YouTube. You can kind of see how powerful it is for you on that regards. And then that's what I want to break down about kind of like using it to the full capacity is saying, hey, what all can I use you for? This is the easy one. Just ask it for itself. It's again gonna be the most accurate thing it has for itself in that regard, from business strategies, real estate, content, help with cap rate and analysis and CMAs, psychologies, systems, automations, AI, communications, logic, philosophy, role playing. Again, you can use it for everything. And then if you want to, you can even talk to it directly on your phone, open up the app, and be like, hey Eve, right now I'm making content online for YouTube about the power of AI. What would you add and say to the people watching right now how powerful ChatGPT can be for them if they use it correctly?
Absolutely. If I were adding to that YouTube line, I'd emphasize just how transformative AI like ChatGPT can be. You could say something like, if you're watching this right now, you might be wondering just how powerful AI can be in your daily life. Well, let me tell you, when used the right way, tools like ChatGPT can save you hours, spark new ideas, and even become a game changer in how you tackle your biggest challenges. It's all about knowing how to harness its potential.
And how would someone harness the potential of AI and ChatGPT?
Yeah, that's the golden question, right? I'd say you can really harness it by first getting super clear on what you want it to help you with. For example, whether it's brainstorming ideas, automating some of your writing tasks, or even just having a sounding board for your business strategies. Once you know that, you can start experimenting with prompts and really fine tuning how you ask questions. The more you practice, the better you'll get at making ChatGPT almost like your own personal AI partner that just knows how to help you out.
There you have it. AI can do a lot for you in that regard as well. And I can keep on going with this stuff. You can kind of see the power of AI is really, really limited based on your imagination. It can help you make software, make games, make an app, help with time blocking, help with scheduling, help with tough questions, with analysis. List goes on. It can help you do all these things. And I have easily made so much more money thanks to ChatGPT, and on top of that, also saved so much time as well, which is almost more important thanks to it too. Because if you think about it, I can hire somebody right now from overseas to do email marketing for me for $4, $8 an hour in that range, or I can pay $20 a month, have AI do it for me, feed it books, give it a role, have the best email marketing that way. So again, it's only based in your imagination. So don't just use it for Google. Try always to improve yourself, up level, watch more videos. Again, this channel here, we break down all things about real estate, and marketing, psychology, and growth, and time management, and so much more. Helping you get the edge that you need in your life, create the next level, and complete legacy moving forward. Whether that's bringing more wealth, buying more real estate, or just increasing your skills in all areas. And over here we have two videos that breaks down exactly how to get more support from a whole playlist showing you all about the edge, what we can do here, how to help you. And one above that, when I break down for you, really have to understand real estate as a whole and what to expect moving forward. So again, thanks for watching. For the best day yet, and I'll see you at the top. I'm glad to have you here.